Hey everyone. Hey, it's Carol J. Dunlop, your online wow strategist and Amazon #1 international best-selling author. How you doing this Friday? I know I haven't done the Friday trainings for a while. I've just been so busy. All the marketing stuff I was doing, all the posting and live events and everything just all came to a head. So I had all this client work, so I really could not do this like I wanted to. But let's see, where's this? I'm trying to, I can't put my name up there, but that's okay. Trying to, there we go. I'm putting this up. I wanted to make sure that we know what we're talking about. We're talking about today, be where your audience is. And this is all about social media and what you need to do on social media and how you can make social media work for you. So I got 3 or 4 points for you I'm going to share with you. And then I'm also going to share a link to, okay, there we go. I'm looking at this new interface in BeLive, so it's doing some crazy things. As always experimenting, right? So first of all, I have to let you know that I'm still in recovery from it. That was the other reason I had the flu. Still in recovery from the flu. I have a little cough or tickle or whatever that I'm trying to really get gone. So if you see me coughing, drink some water. Just say a prayer for me because, excuse me. See, it's still there. So, but it's going away. I rebuke it. It's going away. I'm getting better, feeling great. And actually, yesterday I was able to go out and I spoke at, why can't I remember the name of this high school? I spoke at, what is it? Berkmar High School here in Atlanta. And I spoke about social media. I had so much fun. Make sure everything's broadcasting right. I had so much fun meeting the kids, the staff. Shout out goes out to Cora Graves, the assistant principal. She just made everything just feel awesome and terrific, and she's great. So the kids are great. It was so surreal, kind of being back in high school after all these years, and just seeing how the kids interact with each other. But I did want to say that since I spoke about social media is the #1 way to market your business. Let me just say that. I've said that a lot. I'm going to say it again. And that's what I was talking about yesterday. And I was able to talk to this one young man, and he came up to me and he says, I have a Shopify store and I sell the most popular items that are out there on, Amazon and Wish. And I was like, wow, you're 16, you have a Shopify store, and he runs Facebook ads. Get out of here. What? So he asked me for some help about his Facebook ads, and he said that he wasn't getting any, nobody was purchasing. And I said, well, he was getting views, but nobody was purchasing. And I said, well, the first thing is if you're getting views and nobody's purchasing, then something's wrong with your headline or something's wrong with your content. And I've been sharing this story a lot, so you may hear it again. So I said, what is one of your headlines? And he said, full face mask. I'm like, what? What does that mean? What does that mean? And he said, well, his audience is scuba divers and people who would know what a full face mask is. And I'm like, oh, okay. I said, but to me, if I'm not a diver, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then even if I am a diver, what makes your full face mask better than anybody else? So you got to do something. You got to create a headline that is going to attract people instantaneously. They're going to know what you're talking about and, make them kind of look, see what's going on. So, hey, everyone that's joining, how are you doing? And if you're listening on demand, hey, what's going on? What's happening? I hope you're having a wonderful Friday and going to have an awesome weekend. So anyway, after I told him that, he was like, okay, that sounds good. I think I came up with the headline right on the spot, like, buy this or die, don't die without this mask or something. He was like, wow, that's pretty cool. But, you gotta really incite some interest. If you don't incite interest, nobody's going to look at anything. So that's the way social media is. If you don't excite interest, nobody's going to look at you. If they don't look at you, they're not going to read your stuff, view your video, or whatever, and they're definitely not going to buy from you. So let's stop that right now and let's turn that around to get people buying from you. So how do you do that? You have to be where your audience is. Where is your audience? What platform are they on? And you have to talk to them like they want to be talked to. You have to let them know what you're doing. And that has to be interesting. You can't just be out there like, buy my stuff, buy my book, buy my program, buy, enlist, sign up, register all the time. You have to have some meat to what you're doing. You have to let people know that, this is going to help them in this way. This is the thing you've been looking for ages. And oh, thank you so much. Great to see your smile. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. And since we're in this group thing, since I'm doing Be Live in the group, I can't see who you are, and I didn't set up my iPad to kind of look at it too. So I'm just saying, hey everybody, thank you. I love the smile. Thank you. So before we go on with this, let me tell you a quick story about technology and how it just gets people to just go crazy. Last night, I had my training, how to harness the power of social media. And guess what? Every technology thing that could go wrong went wrong. I couldn't log into the site I was using. The thing wouldn't stream. It wouldn't show up when it was supposed to. I couldn't get the computer to work. Nothing was attached. It was just wah, wah. And I had all these people that are emailing me, Carol, what's happening? What's on? We can't get them set up. And when I tested it, it worked just fine, and it was supposed to be. But alas, it didn't work. But you know me, I do not let technology get me down for long. So, yes, get moving and shaking. I know that's right. So I do not let technology get me down for long. So what I did was I redid the whole training. I recorded it. I have everything there. It's totally awesome, if I might say myself. And I want you guys to register for it. If you didn't register, or if you did register, I'm going to be sending out an email in a little while telling you about how you can access it. So I set it up so it's going to play automatically for you. You get everything. You get to know everything about social media that I know. I'm sharing my tips, tricks, and secrets with you. And at the end of this live, which I'm not going to be here that much longer, in about 15 minutes or so, at the end of this live, I'll give you the link, and I want you to go on and do it. Right? So let me make sure that I set that thing up. Yes, I did. Okay, so let's go on. How do you be where your audience is? And one thing that you can use is survey. Wait. It's not doing my thing. It disappears. I'm like, why did it disappear? Use SurveyMonkey. So I talk about this a lot. And these are not new things. I'm sharing them again and again because on average, you have to present yourself, share your stuff, talk about things to just one person 7 to 21 times, 7 to 21 touches before they get it, before they're actually going to push that button and ding, I want to buy, I want to email or whatever. 7 to 21 times, that's a lot, but you use it in different ways. So I've said this a lot. So use SurveyMonkey. SurveyMonkey has a free part to it. It also has paid, but free will give you 5 questions. The questions and you don't want to ask people a lot of stuff anyway, especially if you don't know them. You're trying to find out where they are. What platforms do you hang out on? What's your favorite platform? Where do you post the most? Kind of stuff. Because let me tell you this. Let me ask you this first of all. What social media platforms are your total favorite? Or what is your total favorite? Which one do you like? Me, I like Facebook. I hang out on Facebook a lot. I do a lot of posts on Facebook. And I like Instagram. So how about you? Let me know in the comments below. What is your favorite social media platform? Okay, so how about this? What platforms or platform is your audience on? Is it the same as the one that you like and your most favorite? For me, yes. And why is that? Because I get clients from Facebook, so I hang out on Facebook a lot. If I got more clients on Instagram, I would hang out on there more. I keep a presence on Instagram because a lot of my clients are moving over there, and I want them to know that I'm there and stuff. But Facebook is my money thing, right? So what's your money thing? And this is the same thing I kind of shared with the kids yesterday. If you love Twitter, absolutely love Twitter, Twitter is your thing, but your clients are hanging out on Pinterest, guess what? You're missing out on money and you're missing out on clients. You need to get over there on Pinterest and figure out what's pinning, what is repinning, what's going on. How do you get your posts to show? What posts do they like? You need to find out everything you can on Pinterest so that you can crush it. Right? Why? Because your clients are over there. So if you use SurveyMonkey to find out where your people are, what they hang out on, what they're doing, because let's say you love, like I say, you love Pinterest. Twitter, I'm sorry, and you put out a survey, hey, I want to find out where you guys hang out at. You send it out to your Twitter people, and they say, my favorite is not Twitter. I just happen to be on here today, but my favorite is Facebook. And the majority of the people saying that, then that means you need to give Facebook a try. So use SurveyMonkey and figure out where your people are, and wherever they are, you need to get over there and find out how you can engage them. Okay, the next thing you can do, make sure, is to call them. Believe it or not, we have several ways that we can actually call people. We can call them on the phone. We can call them through Facebook Messenger. We can actually do a video chat through Facebook Messenger. We can use Skype. We can use video or just audio. And we can do YouTube Live. Or we could even do Periscope. I mean, it's kind of a one-way thing, but you can, if you're doing Periscope and you're out there and you're saying, hey, I'm on, and somebody asks a question, you could ask questions on those platforms like YouTube Live and Periscope to get the information out. Say, hey, where do you guys like to hang out? I want to make sure that I have all of this, and then I know. So you can call them. Use any of those things. Facebook Messenger, the regular old telephone, which now we don't have a regular old telephone that we have in our home. We have our cell phones. Or I think you can do it through some other. You can even do it through Instagram Live. You can chat one-on-one with your peeps. So right, say, hey, contact me, message me, whatever. I want to talk to you a second. And you may think, why would someone want to talk to me? Because people love to talk about themselves. If you're asking them stuff about them, they love to talk about themselves. So more than likely, they would say, oh, okay, let's have a chat. I do it all the time, and people ask me to do it, so it's cool. All right, next one is, this thing is moving a little bit slow, so forgive me if I'm trying to click and wait for it to do something. Okay, the other thing is to post the question. Whatever question that you want them to answer, post it. Create a post around it. Create a link post where you can link them to a survey, or ask them to answer the question right there in the post, or you do a graphic, post that with the question in it. It doesn't matter. Just post the question. You can post like a word post and just ask a question and ask them to, comment below. And that will help you find out where they are, how people are reacting and engaging with you. And then finally, you can ask for help. Sometimes, have you seen those posts like on Twitter and stuff? Hey guys, I need help from you. Can you help me with this? I got a question for you. I need some help doing this. I'm getting a program together, and I would like to know what you think about it. I'm creating another blog post. Hey, I did that recently, and this started like let me tell you about this whole thing, how this went about. So I was in September. I had like 4 events that I was going to do, or I was part of. My clients were doing it, and I was part of them. So I couldn't really just keep posting information about each different event, and all of them were almost on the same dates, like right around that last weekend in September. So I wanted to let everybody know, but I didn't quite know how to put that out there without like overwhelming folks. So what I did was I created a post, and I said, hey, what are your best networking tips that you have? And I put that out there on Facebook. And guess what? I got like 20 people that replied, and they told me their best networking tips. So then I took that and created an article on LinkedIn, and I said 20 experts share the best networking tips. And then one of the people that had answered, Lily Chauvin, actually the first one who answered, said, Carol, you started something. People are messaging me and saying, when is this event happening? How can we get a part of it? I'm like, what are you talking about? So we actually created a one-day online event that was only like a half hour for all of us to come together, for 5 of us to come together and put out our best networking tips. It was amazing. So one little thought, one little post, and I didn't tell you how I structured the thing. So what I did was my best networking tips, and then inside the article, I said, luckily the people who I was participating with answered the networking tips, and I was like, oh, go to their event. She's having this, and I'll be there. Go to this event. This person is talking about that. So it worked out great, and I got to learn more about the other 4 people that was a part of that mini summit with me and learn the networking tips. And we're going to redo it in November coming up. It's going to be a day-long event. So you just never know where one little question will take you. So my tips to find out where your audience is and be where they are is to use SurveyMonkey, call them and ask them, post the question on social media, and then ask for help. Sometimes that asking for help thing really, really works. So I want to, at the top of this live, I said, okay, my training did not go as planned last night, and I recorded the whole thing, and I'm putting it out there for you. So if you see the link right now, csicorporation.com/social, I want you to go there and register for this training. It's absolutely free. It's going to take you a little bit of an hour and about 10 or 12 minutes to go through, but you get all my tips, tricks, and hacks about how to harness social media for business success. So right now, if you go there, it's going to say that the training was live because I haven't changed that. But if you go and sign up, I will email you the link so that you can go see it. It's going to play automatically. And if you stay to the end, you're going to get a very special bonus worth $97. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. And I hope this has helped you to learn more about social media so that you can put this into your business. And then join me again next Friday. I'll have another training for you. And go to the link right down here, csicorporation.com/social. Go there, sign up. And as I said, you will be receiving an email probably in about an hour or so. Well, as soon as you sign up, you'll receive the email that'll give you the link so you can go there and watch the training. Bring your pen and paper, your iPad, Android device, whatever you take notes on, because this is packed with information to help you with social media. Okay? So everyone have a great weekend. Let me see. Did I get any more comments I need to put up? No, I did not. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for viewing. Whether you're viewing live right now or you're doing on demand, I so greatly appreciate it, and I thank you for it. So see you next week. Bye-bye for now. I'll be posting all during the week, so look out for that.